In the chilling premiere of Season 3, Episode 1 titled Shattered, the From series plunges into a whirlwind of terror and tragedy. The episode not only showcases a heart-wrenching demise, but also escalates the stakes to a fever pitch, unraveling the intricate web of the show's haunting enigmas. Picking up from the harrowing cliffhanger of Season 2, Boyd, the reluctant sheriff of the cursed town, braves the ominous woods to obliterate the sinister music box. A move intended to liberate Julie and the others from the clutches of the eerie nursery rhyme that haunts them. Welcome back to your nerdy show. I'm your host, Nobody. Meanwhile, Tabitha, clutching Victor's lunchbox, embarks on a treacherous journey through the faraway tree, which leads her to a desolate lighthouse. There, she encounters the enigmatic boy in white, who, with a chilling apology, forces her out of the window, claiming it is the only escape from the town's malevolent grip. As the narrative unfolds, the characters remain ensnared in the township's myriad mysteries, with little progress made in their quest for answers. In a classic cliffhanger twist, Tabitha awakens in the real world, breaking free from the town's sinister hold. This sets the stage for the Season 3 premiere to dive headfirst into a torrent of horror, delivering shocking truths that will leave viewers breathless.
Wake me!
I'm sorry. This is the only way.
Where is Tabitha now? In the chilling opening of From Season 3, Tabitha Matthews stirs awake in a sterile hospital room, the kind that feels too clean, too bright for comfort. Despite the bruises and cuts marring her skin, she appears surprisingly intact for someone who had just plummeted from the heights of a lighthouse. A doctor hovers nearby, his questions probing, but Tabitha knows better than to reveal the horrors she's witnessed. Who would ever believe such a tale? The doctor informs her that the police are en route, ready to interrogate her, but before they can arrive, Tabitha slips away from the sterile confines of the hospital, drawn to the eerie streets of Camden, Maine. As she wanders, her heart races when she spots the enigmatic boy in white standing at a street corner, his presence both familiar and unsettling. She calls out to him, but in true From fashion, he evaporates into thin air, leaving her grasping at shadows. Desperate to find him, she scours the town, but her efforts yield nothing. At a bustling market, she seizes the opportunity to borrow a stranger's phone, dialing her mother's number. The moment her mother answers, disbelief and tears intertwine in her voice, a haunting echo of relief and fear. Tabitha reassures her, insisting that everyone is safe, but she must remain hidden a while longer. The call leaves an unsettling ambiguity about the passage of time, yet it hints that Tabitha has returned to a world that feels all too familiar, yet fraught with unseen dangers.
Weird statues and maybe Boyd's tent got dragged past all this.
Jim and Kenny found something strange. In the shadow of Tabitha's vanishing, Victor's return to the township stirs a restless energy within Ethan, her son, who is determined to uncover the truth behind her absence. Jim Matthews, sensing the urgency of family bonds, insists that Ethan remain behind while he plunges into the dark embrace of the woods in search of Tabitha. Boyd, with a grim expression, warns that if Jim were to vanish in his quest, Ethan and Julie would be left utterly orphaned, adrift in a world of despair. Yet Jim's resolve is unyielding. Boyd, with a furrowed brow, imparts crucial advice about where to seek refuge when the sun surrenders tonight. To Boyd's astonishment, his deputy Kenny steps forward, eager to accompany Jim. After a hasty farewell to his mother, Tian-Chen, Kenny gathers essential gear and joins the expedition. As they navigate the forest, they encounter the eerie remnants of Boyd's warnings, cobwebs entwined with the grotesque. Instead of mere webs, they stumble upon a chilling array of effigies and grotesque figures crafted from sticks, moss, stones, and leaves, leading them to a dilapidated cluster of cottages. Jim proposes they take shelter in one of the stone structures, but Kenny's instincts scream caution against the unsettling scene. Doubtful of their direction, Jim concedes to return to the township at dawn, but the woods seem to whisper secrets that may not allow them to leave so easily.
You're his father.
Victor's dad is alive. Tabitha stepped into the dimly lit church, the air thick with the scent of incense and whispered prayers. Seeking solace, she made her way to the confessional, her heart heavy with the burden of loss. As she poured out her grief to the priest, the shadows seemed to stretch and twist, around her, listening intently. When she finally emerged, the priest's gaze bore into her, an unsettling intensity in his eyes as he probed deeper into the memory of her deceased child, Thomas. His persistence felt invasive, as if he were peeling back layers of her soul, claiming it was all in the name of healing. Frustration bubbled within her, and she recounted the haunting tale of the lighthouse and the boy in white, her voice trembling with the weight of her words. Yet the priest remained unfazed, his curiosity piqued by the lunchbox she clutched tightly. With a strange insistence, he urged her to reveal its contents. As she opened it, a chill ran down her spine. Scrawled inside was the address of a young Victor, a name that echoed in her mind like a distant bell tolling in the fog. Driven by an inexplicable compulsion, Tabitha sought out Victor's childhood home, her heart racing with anticipation and dread. When she arrived, a man stood before her, his face a mask of disbelief as he laid eyes on the lunchbox. Though he seemed reluctant to engage, the shock in his expression suggested a connection that transcended time. Tabitha's instincts screamed that this man was Victor's father, yet something about him felt off, as if he were a ghost trapped in a memory that didn't quite fit. Who is the dead lady? In the chilling premiere of Season 3, Elgin's presence is subtle yet unsettling. Donna observes that the young man is a mere shadow of himself, haunted by sleepless nights after his near-drowning experience. Before stepping off the bus into the eerie town, he was tormented by prophetic dreams that whispered secrets of the township. Now, he is stalked by the ghastly visage of a woman, her skin grotesquely swollen, a grim reminder of the water's dark embrace. As Elgin drifts through the episode, caught between reality and nightmarish visions, the specter of the deceased woman looms ominously, hinting at her pivotal role in the unfolding horror of Season 3. Meanwhile, at Colony House, Fatima faces a terrifying revelation, an unexpected pregnancy. This shocking twist is a first for the viewers of From, and the very notion of life thriving in such a cursed place leaves everyone in disbelief. Ellis attempts to offer his support, but the weight of Fatima's condition feels heavier than mere pregnancy. It is as if the town itself is conspiring against her. The atmosphere is thick with dread, as the township exists in a nightmarish limbo, straddling the line between existence and oblivion. Though Elgin's haunting visions and Fatima's unsettling pregnancy may seem disconnected, the presence of Tilly intertwines their fates, suggesting that the darkness of the township binds them all in ways yet to be revealed.
I have a surprise for you.
Creatures made a plan. In one of the most harrowing scenes from Season 3, Episode 1, the nightmarish creatures descend upon the township's barn, unleashing chaos as they free the livestock. The townspeople's last hope for survival lies in these animals. Now that the diner has been plundered and Colony House's crops have withered away, the monsters, more cunning than ever, seem to relish in their torment, taking audacious steps to toy with the residents. As the cows, goats, and sheep scatter into the streets, the creatures lie in ambush, waiting for Boyd and his companions to realize their vital food source is in peril. Jade, Victor, and Tian-Chen rally around Boyd, risking their lives for the sake of the community. Meanwhile, the monsters breach the Matthews home, forcing Ethan and Julie to flee for safety aboard Randall's bus. In a gruesome display, one of the monsters slaughters a cow, but Victor and Jade manage to shepherd the remaining sheep and goats into the bar. Unfortunately, Boyd and Tian-Chen face a grim fate. With only one cow still alive, they guide it toward the barn, unaware that it has become a deadly snare. As they secure the cow inside and place the talisman, they are met with the lurking presence of several monsters, poised to strike. In a chilling and heartbreaking turn of events, the creatures choose to torment and slay Tian-Chen before Boyd's eyes, a cruel act designed to inflict maximum suffering on the sheriff.
Okay, look at him. Look at him. I'm sorry. You're so strong. You're so strong.
Ending explained why they didn't kill the Boyd. In the chilling climax of the second season, Boyd stands defiantly before the lurking horrors, declaring that they will never shatter his spirit. With a fierce resolve, he shatters the eerie music box that had once held sway over him. But this act of defiance ignites a darker fury within the monsters, who now seem hell-bent on proving him wrong. Emboldened by Boyd's challenge, they begin to toy with the lives of the townsfolk, their malevolence growing bolder and more direct. In a cruel twist of fate, it was Seer's sake, they set their sights on Boyd's loved ones, seeking to break him through the very bonds he holds dear. The loss of Tian-Chen strikes a devastating blow, but the tragedy deepens as Kenny finds himself lost in the woods when the horror unfolds. So this was for today's folks. See you in our next video. Till then, bye-bye and take care.
I'm gonna fucking kill you! Get these fucking things off me!
No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.